How are we feeling right now? How are we feeling? 9:43. The game kicks off in 5 hours? How are we feeling about this game?
I feel like this week, really the last 2-3 weeks, Josh, you like TV shows, yes?
Oh, yeah. Tell me more. Yeah.
You know how sometimes you'll watch a TV show and you'll get to like season 6, 7, and it's a good show, but it's fairly predictable. Nothing is out there, and then you'll hit one season where like the writers just got so off the wall with everything. It's the old proverbial jumped the shark situation. And it's like everyone is acting out of character and doing weird, crazy things in hopes of sort of, arousing some sort of new interest and excitement about the show. That's what it feels like the last 2 weeks in Nebraska football have been.
I've seen this episode before.
The season 7, like, what are the writers doing now? Like, every show seems to have it. Like, I don't know why this is the only one I can think of, but when on the show Roseanne, when they won the lottery, and all of a sudden it was like, what in the world? Like, everything went crazy in it. And I'm sure there are millions of other completely
Alex says Yellowstone. Honestly, I'm not a Yellowstone guy. Jack, you're an old white guy. You probably
when he became the governor in Yellowstone. Spoiler.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I figured you'd be definitely.
Josh says the last season of The Boys.
Interesting. I didn't think that about the last season of The Boys, but I feel like I'm an outlier. I enjoyed the last season of The Boys. But yeah, I know what you mean, man. Where it's like we gotta introduce some stuff, and yet, Jack, the plot line is always the same. Oh, hey, they lose a game by 1 score in a really dumb way.
But it's like all the characters on the show just get super out of things they wouldn't have done. Like you're wondering if the writers are being a little loose with who that person is. That's Matt Rhule right now.
Yes, it is.
That's my explanation of what's happening and the things he's saying. And I don't know what it means, Josh. I don't know exactly what it means. I just know that's how it feels. It feels like he is, Josh, we gave Bishop a hard time a couple of weeks ago when he said he critiqued the Holgorsen hire because it felt desperate. And we said, he should be desperate. It is. We just disagree on the evaluation of being desperate. It feels like he's taken that to a further level now, where I'm getting a little bit closer to being with John and being like, dude, you okay? It's been talking about Rhule.
It's been odd, man. Listening to his press conferences, I know that I am one of many who have pointed out, like, wow, it just doesn't seem like it did. And like, look, part of that is it makes sense, of course, right? They were winning games, and now they are on a 4-game losing streak. I'm not expecting the guy to come out and be like, I'm still in a great mood. Everything's still going great. I'm still really bullish, because he's definitely not. But, I mean, going back to John, one of his big critiques initially when it was announced was, this goes entirely against how Matt Rhule wants to win in terms of offensive play style, and it goes against him in terms of big picture, slow build, have patience. And that, I mean, it's hard not to think about that over and over and over, given that there are now just 2 games left. Like, I still am thumbs up on the move. I'm still thumbs up on having Dana Holgorsen as the offensive coordinator. But man, the window dressing of it all, I guess, is maybe where I am kind of like, I don't know right now.
Yeah, is this just like a 3-week thing and then we go back to normal? That's what I don't understand. Like, is it just like the next season starts again and we just act like the previous season was all a dream?
It's like a plot point in a TV show.
JR getting out of the shower, right?
Yeah. Landry killing a guy in season 2 of Friday Night Lights, and then they just never acknowledge it.
Or Bobby getting
again.
out of the shower. Yeah. That kind of a thing. So, not JR. Anyway.
But it's like, this is so different from anything he has done. And so, like, does it roll on into to next season? Or is this the beginning of something new, or is next year back to old
right?
hat?
That's what I'm asking. That's kind of what I'm asking. Yeah. Like, I kind of don't think he can keep this up.